Hello, students of 11th class. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the today's session. Today's session is on how electrons are filled in different orbitals. After understanding shapes of atomic orbitals and energies of atomic orbitals, now today we are going to discuss and understand and learn on how electrons are filled in different orbitals. One point you remember, electrons are filled from the least energy level to the highest energy level. That means electrons are always filled from the nucleus onward. That means from the K shell onwards, or in terms of SPDF, what we have learnt in the quantum numbers, electron filling will take place from the 1s orbital onwards. This point you keep it in the mind so that you will understand how electrons are arranged in different shells, and that is known as what? That is known as quantum approach to arrangement of electrons. So we are filling electrons depending upon the quantum mechanics. That's why it is called quantum approach. For this, we have to learn some rules. So rule number one, what is meant by electronic configuration? Configuration means it is the what is there inside. For example, computer configuration, CPU configuration, like that. So what is there inside the atom, that is called as the configuration of that atom. So it is called electronic configuration or electronic arrangement. Arrangement of electrons in the space around the nucleus of an atom is called as electronic configuration, or in a simple sense, distribution of electrons in the orbitals of an atom is nothing but electronic configuration. I told for this there are some rules or the principles. So we learn one by one what are those rules and principles. First one is Aufbau principle. Here Aufbau means to build up. How electrons are built up or they take place in a different shells or the orbitals, that is known as what? Aufbau. So Aufbau is not a scientist name, it is the meaning of the word. So Aufbau is to build up electrons. What the rule says? Rule says it is the principle that states that electrons occupy orbitals of lowest energy first. This I told in the beginning only. So lowest energy level to the highest energy level. Okay. And after understanding the energies of different orbitals, here we have made arrangement of orbitals from least to the highest. So first 1s fills, then 2s fills. After completing 2s, go back. 2p fills, then 3s fills, go back. Then catch this arrow mark. 3p fills, 4s fills, then go back. Then 3d fills, then in the same line 4p fills, 5s fills, and go back. This will continue. This is arranged in the increasing order of energy level, means 1s is, next comes 2s, comes 2p, comes 3s, comes, and so on. So strictly according to the energy level this is made, and this is what? Aufbau principle to build up electrons. And remember, capacity of S is 2, capacity of P is 6y. In P there are 3 orientation, Px, Py, Pz. So each will take 2 electrons. So capacity of P is 6. In the same way, capacity of D is 10 and the maximum capacity of F is 14, and so on. Next rule is what? Pauli's exclusion principle. What it says? German scientist Pauli. No two electrons within a particular atom can have identical quantum numbers. If two electrons do occupy the same orbital, they must have opposed spin. This is called Pauli's exclusion principle. For example, let us take the example of 1s orbital. In 1s orbital, two electrons are there. Okay. What are the quantum numbers associated with this electron, one electron? See, it is in which orbital? 1s orbital. So n equal to 1. What is L value? L value for S is what? 0. And M value is also 0 because there are no orientation for the S orbital. And what is the S value spin? It is a plus half. That means for this electron, 4 quantum numbers are n equal to 1, L equal to 0, M equal to 0, S equal to plus half. And for this electron, what are the 4 quantum numbers? N equal to 1, L equal to 0, M equal to 0, but S equal to minus half. So they differ where? They differ in their spin. That what is the rule says? Rule says no two electrons can have the same set of 4 quantum numbers. That is the meaning of the Pauli's exclusion principle. They differ. They may be having N, L, M same, but some they differ. They have to differ in the spin. So that's why no two electrons can have the same set of 4 quantum numbers, or every orbital can take maximum 2 electrons, that too with opposite spin. Now rule number 3, Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity. This means the electrons start pairing only when all the degenerate orbitals of a subshell are singly occupied with parallel spins. That means whenever they enter the subshells, for example, P have 3, D have 5, F have 7. So when they enter the P and or D or F, how they occupy? They occupy first singly. For example, in the case of nitrogen, 1s2, 2s2, don't write 2p3 directly here. Why? In p orbital there are 3 orientation, px, py, pz. So each orbital can take 2 electrons. Therefore, how the 3 are arranged in the p? Not all the 3 will not go to the don't write 2p3, or don't write 2px2 and 2py1. Why? Because Hund's rule says that as long as space is available, they don't prefer to pair up. So, the atomic number of nitrogen is 7, 1s2, 2s2, okay, but the 2p3 is there, no? The 2p3, how it is arranged? It is distributed 1 electron each because space is available. When space is not available, then they will go for pair up. When as long as space available, they don't prefer to pair up. Therefore, the 3 electrons will go 1 each in 2px, 2py, 2pz. If the 4th electron comes, for example, after the N, next is what? Oxygen. 1s2, 2s2, it is 2p4. How 2p4 will arrange? After arranging 1 each, 4th electron will enter here. There is no other way. It has to enter here only. So Hund's rule says that as long as place is available, they don't prefer to pair up. So each orbital, this holds good only for the P, D and F. So this is the Hund's rule. Okay. Now one more rule is there. Why in the case of structure of atom, they prefer to go for one each in the P, one each in the D, one each in the F. Why they are not go for P3 or to P2, P1 like that? Because after the research work, after the observation, they have come to the conclusion that half-filled orbitals and fully filled orbitals are more stable than the other forms. Why? Now that we will discuss. The exactly half-filled and fully filled orbitals have greater stability than other configurations. Why? Because of 2 reasons: symmetry and exchange energy. What are these 2 reasons? Let us discuss in detail. Symmetry. Please see, this is P3. It is not P2, 2px1, 2py1 or 2py2, 2pz1. No. As per Hund's rule, if there are 3 electrons, they will occupy each separately half. Okay. This is called half filled. Now, if 6 electrons are there, fully filled. If it is D5, the 1 each. Okay. D10, fully filled. F7, half filled. F10, F14, fully filled. So these are more stable. Why more stable? Because always a symmetry looks beautiful. Symmetry is preferred. So as long as symmetry is there, it is more stability. That is the meaning. The half-filled and fully filled orbitals are more symmetrical than any other configuration, and symmetry leads to greater stability. That's why, because of symmetry, they go for the symmetrical arrangement, and because of symmetrical arrangement, they go for the more stable. Therefore, half-filled, fully filled are more stable. Electrons in the same subshell have equal energy but different spatial distribution. Consequently, their shielding of one another is relatively small, and the electrons are more strongly attracted by the nucleus and hence more stability. That means when they are half filled, when they are fully filled, energy is same. See, energy of these three is same. Energy of these five are same. Energy of these seven is same. But orientation in space different. So that means they are not shielding each other. So when they are not shielding, when they are not protecting, so nucleus will control. They will attract the electrons. So that means when the nucleus is controlling, so that means it is more stable. They will not go for the reaction. They are under the control of nucleus. That is the meaning of the this second point. Now, due to second reason, they are more stable. What is second reason? Exchange energy. What is exchange energy? Please here. See here, this electron half filled. Okay, we are discussing by taking the half filled. This will go here. You come here. I will go here. Or I will go here. Okay, you come here. Or I will go here. You come here. That means this electron is exchanging either here or with other electrons. So because of exchange, electron is busy. Where? In doing some work. So exchanging also a kind of work only. So this here, this electron can go for the 4 exchange. By chance, if it goes for 3 exchange, or if it go for 2 exchange, or if it want to go for only 1 exchange, that means less the number of exchange, less is it is doing the work. More the number of exchanges, it is doing more work. Electron is busy. It is not free. It is doing some work. So more the number of exchanges means what? It is doing the more work. When the more work, it is spending energy. So that means when it is spending energy, energy comes out. In what form? Exchange energy. So more the number of exchanges, more the electron is doing work. It is spending more energy. So exchange energy comes out. More the exchange energy means what? It is doing more work. When it is spending more energy, so it is going toward the least energy. So more the exchange energy or more the number of exchanges, more is the energy spent out, means electron will go to the least energy. And remember, always least energy is the most stable. That's why more the number of exchange, more the energy spent, more the exchange energy released, then more stability. So it is because of exchange they go for the stability. Same thing explained here. Now, this is our conclusion. What is the conclusion? Stability due to symmetrical configuration. Second point, relatively small shielding in the space I told. Then smaller coulombic repulsion, more attraction towards nucleus, more stability. Then larger exchange energy leads to the least energy. So due to these 4 reasons, they prefer half filled or fully filled. Now, here are the electronic configuration of the first 30 elements. You please practice. Okay. Any problem I will discuss in our next video. Okay. Thank you, my dear boys. Thank you very much.